but not in Indiana, PA anymore. Andrew, good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you with us. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Andrew is now a resident of Nashville. You've been down there how long, Andrew?
Going on 3 years. I moved here in May of 2019.
Wow. And this is your first published piece, this Storyteller EP that you put out?
Yeah, this is my first release. I've been here a few years now and just wanted to finally get some music out there to kind of show off what I've been working on and the things that I've been writing in my time here so far.
Wow, it's an amazing piece of music. It really is. There are 5 cuts on this, and the first one we heard this morning, Storyteller, is a song you actually wrote for your granddad, huh? Yeah,
it's a song I wrote. I was driving back to Pennsylvania for a weekend, and it just kind of spilled out while I was driving home, and just kind of a song to honor my grandpa who really first introduced me to country music. So
now, which granddad was that?
That was Frank Moore.
Frank Moore. What a great guy. What a great guy.
Absolutely.
Truly inspiring gentleman, indeed. So you're writing this particular song, this I should say CD of 5 songs, along with some good friends. I'm reading some of the names on there. Some look very familiar.
Yeah. I've been fortunate to meet some pretty great writers and people that I call friends now since moving down here, and just a chance to put our minds together and come up with the best lyrics, the best melodies that we can come up with. And I'm really proud of the work we've done to get this project put together.
Well, it's a fantastic CD. There are 5 songs on it. I'm Down, which was the other song that we heard this morning. Now I Do, Whatever It Was, and Easy Like That. And then the song Storyteller, which is the title cut for the CD. And I asked you a couple of moments ago off the air, I said, which is your favorite? And you can't ask someone to do that question, can you?
Yeah, it's a tough question to answer. They're all different, but they're all just meaningful to me. And yeah, it's hard to pick a favorite.
Yeah. So we'll get back to this in a couple of seconds or so, but I wanted to give people the information right now. How can they get their hands on this?
Yeah, so it can be streamed anywhere you listen to music on your phone, on the apps, Spotify, Apple Music, stuff like that. Or you can go to my website, which is andrewmackmusic.com, and you can buy a hard copy from there.
There you go. So tell me about living in Nashville now. First of all, the decision to move to Nashville, that couldn't have been easy.
Yeah, it was not an easy decision. It'd been something I'd been thinking about for a while, but just was never quite sure if it was something I could pull the trigger on, and whether it would work out. And so far, still figuring things out, still learning every day, learning something new. But it's worked out so far, and I'm happy that I made the leap, and I'm doing music full time every day, and I'm really blessed to be able to do that.
You can't walk down the street running into probably 20 or 30 other musicians who are in the same boat you are, trying to make their way in Nashville. It's a really competitive market, isn't it?
It is. It's very competitive, but at the same time, it's almost got a small town feel, and everybody's willing to help out the next person because they've all been there. As competitive as it is, it's a bunch of good people that are willing to extend a hand and to just help the next one coming up.
Yeah, I love walking in downtown Nashville. It's always a kick when you're there. And just the things that you see, the people that you meet. They're very, very much like Pennsylvania people in that their friendliness and their willingness to engage you in conversation. And the accent's a little bit different, but it's very much a Pennsylvania feel.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so as you're making the rounds, I'm assuming that you're playing the smaller clubs and hoping for bigger chances at bigger clubs and maybe getting on a bill with some of the more established stars of country music. How has that gone for you?
Yeah, it's going. It's a process. They call Nashville a 10-year town, and like I said, I'm in almost wrapping up year 3. So I'm playing some clubs that are I think are fairly well known, at least in the area, but they are also, shows where I'm playing mostly covers. And so that's not why I moved down to Nashville. I moved down to play and write my own music. But for now, playing covers is a way to pay the bills and to, just to get that experience of being up on a stage and playing with some awesome musicians. And then in the meantime, continuing to write, continuing to play the smaller, more intimate shows that they call writers' rounds, where you get to play some of your own music, and you play them for free, but you get a chance to get your own music out there.
Yeah, and to get them into the ears of the people who can make things happen for you. I'm sure there have been some success stories there, haven't there?
Yeah, we've had some songs taken by publishing companies. The song "Now I Do," which is on the EP, has been taken by a few different publishing companies to maybe pitch to some of their artists. Ultimately, that hasn't worked out yet, but I thought it would be a great opportunity to just cut it myself, because it's a song I really love and a song I believe in. So, if someone else still wants to pick it up, that's definitely a possibility. But for now, I'm happy to put my version out there.
And with all of the other musicians there in Nashville, I'm sure that getting the group that you got on this CD, you probably were very, very happy to get this group of musicians. They're very good.
Oh yeah, there's, like you said, there's a wealth of talented musicians here in Nashville, but I really got some of the top session players in this town, and if you really follow the music scene closely, you might recognize some of the names. The fiddle player on it was awarded the CMA Musician of the Year, and she tours with Blake Shelton and a few other touring acts. So
yeah, that's big time now.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like it's going well for you. It sounds like people are getting a chance to hear your music, and it's starting to turn some heads. And we just wish you the absolute best with this project. The Storyteller is the name of the CD. Again, Andrew, people can go to your website, right?
That's right, AndrewMackMusic.com.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to ask you as well, what some of the comments that you've heard from other producers, other musicians are about the music, about your voice as a singer, and where people think that you can go with this.
Yeah, I mean, so far, it's been out for 3 days now, but so far the comments have all been super positive, and just people complimentary of the writing, of the production, of the singing. It's just been just really encouraging and affirming for me to be here, just to hear all the positive remarks so far, and I'm just excited to see where we go next, to see what comes after this.
Absolutely. Well, let's sell a few CDs. Andrew, thanks so much for being with us here today. It's been fun hooking up with you again. Yeah,
it was great to talk with you, and great to talk with all the people in Indiana. I definitely miss home and miss living in Indiana, but this is where I need to be to pursue this career in music.
Yeah, well, if you were planning on going to the Indiana girls game tonight against Armstrong, it's postponed to tomorrow night, but that's a doubleheader then, okay?
Good to know.
All right. Have a great day today.
Thank you. You too.
There's Andrew Mack from right here in Indiana, and boy, it's a great sounding CD. You'll enjoy that. Go to Andrew Mack's website, and you can get yourself your own copy.